been waiting to share this with you. It's a GMA exclusive, a beautiful story, just in time for Father's Day, about an award-winning actor who's taking on possibly the biggest role in his life as a single dad. We're going to speak to Hill Harper in a moment, but first, a look at his story.
Did Mr. Tifford say why he wanted to speak with me?
Hill Harper is best known for playing Hawks on CSI New York.
Do I know you?
Actor, author, philanthropist, and now a proud single father. About a year and a half ago, Hill Harper adopted newborn Pierce. Today is his first time in the public eye. The proud new dad joining a very exclusive club. Only 3% of adoptions are by single fathers each year. Harper and his son enjoy spending time in the park and even dress alike. They share a special bond. Harper says he loves this new role and that being a father is his best gig yet. We got proud Papa here, Hill Harper, joining us. I'm
Happy
so
Father's
excited.
Day weekend, everybody.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, some of us have known about this for a little bit, and tell people why you decided, because we've heard, women that do this, but
Right.
it's very rare for a single dad.
You know, it's crazy, and this is where friends as family come into play. My very dear friend, she called me during the summer of 2015. She said, I'm going to do an intervention. She said, I always thought I was going to get married, I was going to have my own kids, and I was going to adopt. And I talked about adopting, I talked about this, and that I wanted to be this dad. And she said, you're going to be a great dad, but I think you're waiting too long. You may get to a point where you'll decide you're not going to do it. Even though you're not married, why can't you just be a dad now? And I was like, well, that's not the way it's supposed to happen. That's not the way it's supposed to. She said, well, you have to talk to this adoption person that I know. Just learn the process. And I said, I'll do that. She said, as a friend, I'm doing an intervention on you. I said, okay, that's fine. So I talked to the guy. I said, listen, I really appreciate you giving me the information. I'm just not ready. I'm not there. And then fast forward to right before Thanksgiving of that year, I get a call from him. I was shooting a show called Limitless at the time. I was in my dressing room, and I thought he was, I don't know why he was calling me. And he says, there's a wonderful young woman that's having a son in 3 weeks. Would you be interested in adopting him? And I was like,
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
What?
And,
I didn't, and.
And you were there in the delivery room.
Yes.
From the very
I was actually, I actually went from the set of All Eyes on Me, flew to where she was giving birth, and I was there in the delivery room. I cut the cord, and I'm so proud that Pierce, his name is Pierce Hill Harper, that Pierce chose me to be his dad.
He chose you. Yeah. That's beautiful, Hill. That's beautiful.
It's the biggest blessing of my life.
The biggest role. That's
the biggest role,
ever.
and certainly the biggest blessing. I was so afraid, and I didn't know, and I was like, how am I going to do this? And I never even changed a diaper before. I've changed a lot now, but I've never even changed a diaper before.
What have been the biggest challenges, and what has been most rewarding?
The biggest challenge is one thing that parents, parents don't give you the real download, because you try. Every day, you're making a different set of decisions that you feel impact the future of this wonderful person, and so that's a challenge. It's a beautiful challenge, but it's a challenge. And the most rewarding thing is the fact that I never felt that I could love this deeply. I love him, and he's my son, and it's a beautiful.
We're going to see that love in just a moment, but I got to ask you about Tupac.
Yes.
The biopic.
Yes.
It's his birthday.
Today would be his birthday. He'd be 46 years old today.
Wow.
And
Do
the
you
film.
have to be a fan or not to enjoy it?
If you're not even familiar with Tupac's music, you'll love this film. It's a beautiful film. It's a story about a young man who had these big, huge dreams, who worked so hard. I mean, he was so prolific. He passed away when he's 25 years old, and he'd done like 7,000 songs. He'd done so much. It made me feel like I got to do more in my life.
Well, let's walk over and see Pierce.
Okay. Hey, Pierce.
Let's bring Pierce out.
Pierce.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. There you go, little man.
Pierce.
There you go.
Say hi.
Hi, Pierce. Oh, my God. You got your hands full, and he's already a little ham like his daddy. he?
Yeah.
But he likes music, doesn't
He
he?
loves music. So every day since he's been born, we've been playing classical music for him, and I'm mixing a little jazz, and he's already has a little drum set, and he plays piano a little bit. He's special.
Mesmerized by the crowd.
Yeah, he loves the
I think
crowd.
he's a natural. Well, Hill, thank you for sharing your
Thank you
story
so much.
and your love, and Pierce, and happy Father's Day.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day, everybody. God bless.
And you can see Hill Harper and All Eyes on Me in theaters now.